I'm gonna give you some reasons as to why your digital product might not be selling, and just based on my experience, things that I have actually went through on my own that I had to figure out. I want you to kind of just see if you fall in any of these categories so that you can course correct. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. For all of you that continue to come back, I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Make sure that you, if you're not subscribed, you subscribe to the channel, like the video, let me know that you were here, and of course leave any comments with any questions or anything that you guys have to say. So the first thing that I would say is that you are not pushing it enough, right? So people don't know that you have a solution for them. They don't know that you are the answer to their problem, right? And if people don't know that you are the answer to their problem, they don't know to come to you for the solution, right? So that is probably one of the reasons why your digital product is not selling. So you may not be showing up in whatever space you are in the digital space, on your podcast, however you are marketing, you may not be showing up consistently, right? Or consistently enough, right? So your audience either doesn't know about you yet or doesn't trust you yet. Okay, so what I would say for that is to really don't just try to push the digital product, really talk to them and give them more value than you do pushing the digital product, right? And when you start doing that, you start showing up more. They'll start sharing your content. That's another thing. You could always ask them to share the content, to share the live, to share the posts, to forward the email. However you're communicating with your target person, you could just ask them to, get it out to more people. So that's one thing. I think I said about 3 things in that. So showing up more consistently, actually positioning yourself as the expert. Okay, so sometimes we're just scrolling online, right? If you are on YouTube, people are specifically on YouTube looking for what they are looking for. So if you are on YouTube, make sure that everything about your page, everything about your platform speaks to whatever niche you are in, right? So your titles, your hooks, your thumbnails, everything, your hashtags, everything speak to exactly what niche or topic you are talking about, so that when people are scrolling or when people are searching for whatever they are searching for, they can directly find you and you can pop up, right? If it's on platforms like TikTok or any of the other platforms, using your hashtags, making sure that you're using your SEO properly, all things that are very important that you should pay attention to. Another reason why your digital product might not be selling is because you probably have not built the authority, right? You have not built the authority with your target person, meaning that they don't know you as the subject matter expert for that thing. Right? And the only way for you to build your authority is, again, showing up, making sure that you are positioning yourself as the subject matter expert, really talking about your own personal experience, using your story. Storytelling is so important, okay? Storytelling. I'm telling you, your story is the content, all right? Your story is the content. So I tell my community this all the time. You should not be trying to sell or offer a product to someone that you do not have direct experience in having gotten a solution from. Right? So I hope that makes sense. So if you have not had a experience where you have found a solution with that thing that you were talking about, then you should not be pushing that thing. Right? You only want to be talking about experiences, things that you have encountered, learned, that you have successfully achieved or accomplished or gotten through, right? So for example, this creator right here was a nurse, right? And she is no longer a nurse, but now she teaches other future nurses how to pass the nursing test. Right? And so that is a way that she is monetizing her experience and building her authority. So she is solidifying her authority because she was already a nurse, right? And she was a nurse for how many years she was a nurse. She passed the test already. So now she can come on and talk about her experience when she was taking the test. She knows what's on the test. She knows she's had the experience. So anything that you are pitching or pushing whatever niche you are in, it should be something that you have already experienced and have accomplished or succeeded in. All right. So that's another reason why your digital product might not be selling. You might also not be making it easy for your person to buy from you, right? So when we are making the decision to purchase, we want it to be seamless. Any hiccup, any page is taking too slow to load, you gotta go here, if it's too many steps, the person is going to lose interest in actually making the actual purchase, right? So make it easy, right? Create your funnel to where it is like seamless. You go here, you click here, you put your information in here, you get the product. That's it, right? And so make it very seamless. Don't make it to where they have to read a bunch of stuff, because honestly, most people are not going through your whole website and all of that. That's why I say, really in this digital space, a website is not the most important thing. It is not like the one thing that's going to make or break your digital business, right? If you don't have a website, that is okay. You can get to the point where you can have a website, but as long as you have a point of sale platform. So if you're using StanStore, which I just switched to, I'm still using Beacons, but I'm transitioning from Beacons over to StanStore. But if you have StanStore, if you have Beacons, if you have Gumroad, if you have, there's a ton of them out there, y'all. So pick what, they all do the same thing. They just offer different things, right? And so I just transferred over to StanStore, and I really like the feel. I like the user ability of it all. Like, it's very fluid. It was not complicated to set up. If you are in the community and you need help setting up your StanStore, I could set up the StanStore for you. That is not a problem. Just send me a message, and then we can talk about setting up your StanStore, or I can help you set up your Beacons. But whichever platform you are using, just make it very easy for them to actually make the purchase, right? So if you have a link in your bio, make it to where you want to make sure that the link is clickable. Always double check, triple check your links. That's something that I learned the hard way. Always double check, triple check your links. Make sure that your links is actually going to the destination. You actually go through the process that your target person, that your customer will go through, so that you can see how seamless it is. And if you run into any hiccups, then correct them, so until it is actually seamless, flawless, they can get to exactly what they want, because people want things now, right? That's why you can make so much money in the digital space, because they can literally download your digital product now. So make it easy for them to download it. You want to make sure that your messaging is clear, right? That the person that you are talking to knows, understands without a shadow of a doubt that you are talking directly to them, okay? There's no mistakes. There's no, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know. You want to make sure that you are speaking directly to your target person. That's the reason why I don't focus on target audiences, because you think too many people, right? It's too many. It just gets overwhelming when you're thinking about all of those people. So talk to one specific person, understand what their pain points are, understand where they are and where they are trying to get to, and lead them there step by step. When you do that, they're gonna know, okay, this is definitely for me, because this person is talking to my pain points. This person understands my emotional triggers. This person is really speaking to the things that I feel on a daily basis, the things that I have been feeling. They understand my thoughts. That is the beauty of when you understand and have experienced the thing yourself. You are your target person. You know exactly what you wish you would have had, or like how you felt in those moments, right? So that's the importance of offering a product and telling your story from something that you have actually experienced. But you just want to make sure that your messaging is clear, right? So if I am creating content for new digital CEOs, new people that are new to the digital marketing or digital product space, I have to make sure that I let them know that I understand exactly what you are going through, because I actually failed when I first started out in my digital business, right? When I first created my digital product didn't make any money, literally. And that's my story, right? Which is what pushed me into learning how to actually get to my first sale and make consistent sales online, right? So now I can speak to you from a place of experience because I've actually experienced that thing, right? So I understand how frustrated you are, right? I understand how frustrating it can be to now have a product and not be able to sell it, right? And so all of those feelings, all of those emotions, just starting out, just putting it together, being on Canva, coming into content creation, all of that, I know those feelings because I was once there. So I want you to have that same feeling when it comes to your target person as well. If you need help figuring out what your monetizable experience is, I understand how that could be, because sometimes we are so used to going through things and getting through things that we don't realize, like, wow, dang, somebody else really does need this, right? Somebody else could really benefit from the experience that I went through. That's the reason why I say do not waste your experiences. But sometimes we don't remember all of the things that we have actually been through and gotten through. So I created your Monetize Me First Sale Fast Track. It's a mini bundle of the ultimate 1K bundle, right? It literally has your 100 plus monetizable experiences. It has your starting from scratch, literally 10 steps starting from scratch. And it also has the 100 ways to guarantee your first digital sale workbook. It's literally in a complete bundle, and you get all three. I think I actually just added the bonus of clarity to coins in there as well. So if you are interested in that and you need more help, you just need to actually see it on paper and actually, do the work, because I gotta get my hands in it type of person. If you actually need to do it that way, then you can, of course, more than welcome to click the link in my description box and click on that link. I think right now, it is at $22 if I'm not mistaken. And if you use Klarna or Afterpay, you can get it for about $5.55. And last but not least, another reason why your digital product might not be selling is probably because you are not using or do not understand buyer psychology. So buyer psychology is essentially just understanding how your target person makes buying decisions, right? And so when you understand who your target person is, you know how to speak to them and you know what they need to hear in order to actually make the purchase, right? There are different types of consumers. You have consumers that are more logical. You have consumers that are more emotional. So understanding things like social proof, urgency, emotional triggers, and things like that, understanding the different copywriting frameworks, all of those things help when it comes to really just getting your target person to make the purchase. So if you don't understand any of that, if you don't know anything about any of that, I understand, because I didn't either. Okay, I had to learn everything that I know in order to feel comfortable enough to come and sit across from the screen from you and tell you and talk to you about it. So in my Monetize Me First Sale Fast Track, the link is in my bio. I literally have all of that in those documents, and you can literally break down one by one. It also talks about like positioning and pricing, all of the things that you really need to know to get to your first sale. Another big thing that I want to mention is authenticity, okay? In anything that you do, be authentic, be you. There's only one you, and your target person hasn't purchased with anyone else because they are literally waiting for you to show up in your most authentic self, right? As your most authentic self. So be authentic, show up for your people, and go make that money. Click the link in the bio. Let's get started. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found tons of value. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay a while, and let me know where you are on your journey in the digital marketing and digital product space. I would love to talk to you guys. I love hearing all of your comments and how you guys are enjoying the content. So just reach out If you need any assistance with understanding anything that is in the Monetize Me First Sale Fast Track, just make sure that you reach out to me. All of my contact information is in there, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.